Hi, I'm just... I can't remember where I saw you the other day in Cosmic Doodah's channel. Sorry, it's not Doodah, but I can't remember the channel. The channel with the lady with blonde hair in the US. I'm just checking a message. Oh, lots of things going on. Quirky Cosmo, that's it. I could not remember. Hi. I'll have to call you Ava just because Kieran and John Kennedy. What a good name. Yeah, I'll start in a minute. I don't know if my title's been spelt right, but I really don't care because normally when I'm just writing stuff, I don't always check. Sometimes you get predictive text and all that. Sometimes you don't, just in case any, people under the bridge dwellers like to comment on silly comments. Funnily enough, saying that about the light worker side, I was just been watching something on Edgar Casey. So, and actually, hang on a minute. Hi, Red Eye Jedi. And I've got a mess going on over there in the mirror, my artwork stuff. Because hi, Dave. Hi, Peter. Did an orb just go past then? Because I thought I saw something, or was it just me? The orbs all come in to do. I've just started Miss Q's bag. I need not Miss Q. Keep saying that. Miss Chime's bag, and Miss Q's will be finished tomorrow. So I've been trying to look through my emails and I can't find her email. Can't remember. I got in contact. So hopefully she's watching this. Please email me or get in contact wherever you got in contact because I can't remember. I've been looking in spam and everywhere and I'm like, I just couldn't find yours for some reason. But they will be done tomorrow and I'll be able to sort all that out. I just had a live reading of medium. Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw the title for Unbiased on the Fence. Funny enough, I've got Unbiased written down on here. But I couldn't go over because I was looking at something else and I was sorting things out and I was finishing some bags and stuff off. So I did leave it a bit darker today. Where we go one, we go all, yay. So it's just a bit of a random chat mixed up with all sorts in it. But I was just, hi Shirley, before I came on, I got the song in my head again. And I was thinking of John Lennon as well because of the book that I'm going to show you that I have shown before. And it was, all you need is love, do, 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 17 in the house. All you need is love, love. I might get some orbs in while we're singing that one. But, yeah, today I'll sort of go into a random chat and then I'll just talk about different bits and bobs I've seen. Hi, Miss Chime. I've just started the bag. Obviously, it look a bit odd at the minute. So it's got all its things in. Hi, National Memorial Gardens. It looks a bit odd at the minute, but, when I put the magic on it, it won't. So I'll be emailing you about that soon. I found your email. It's just Miss Chimes. Not Miss Chimes. Oh, God, I keep getting the wrong. Miss Q. You two, I keep getting mixed up. So today I woke up with the intention, great things are going to happen today, because you should always put your intention out there. Always have gratitude every day or every evening. Like I say, I have a little book. When I went to bed last night, sometimes I do a bit of a scribble drawing, and I went to bed last night, and I'm not saying I do it every night, but I try, and I've got to try harder to put out something to be grateful for. You know, if you wake up every morning and you're breathing, that's a good thing to be grateful for. So sorry if I've missed anyone in chat, but I'll just have to yak. So anyway, I have to go to this thing that I have to go to every week at this library about different jobs and this, that, and the other. And there was some courses to go on, and I thought, yeah, maybe I should do something else as well for when I go to college in January. And it was on like social and like health sort of thing, people, you know, community stuff. And I thought, yeah, I will be talking about Q in this as well. And I thought, well, if I do that for 3 weeks, 3 days a week, it will go into the same thing in January when I start doing this thing that I want to do in community centres with art and different things to help people. Because if it's sort of like health issues, you know, people who've got anxiety, people who don't feel good about themselves, people who really need to know who they are and know that they are worth it, as I keep saying, because I have a big thing of I just don't like seeing people that don't know they're worth it and who just, well, obviously some of them are asleep, but they don't know, and they're just bringing all that negativity in it when it's not doing them any good. So I want to do something to help. So I'm thinking, if I can do this as well as the other stuff I'm doing, I get enjoyment out of it as well, and hopefully I'm helping people. That's my plan. That's for me. That's myself and for others. So that's just a thing I want to do. So hi, Sue Clark. Hi, anyone who's just come in. So I go to this place. I'm signing up for that. Hopefully I'll hear tomorrow or Friday. I want to go on that in November when I get back from New York, which is not this weekend, it's next weekend. Like, oh my God, shit's about to hit the fan, people. Woohoo! You know, I've got a family coming in next week to stay with my eldest, even though he's old enough, but you know, the bird needs feeding, he'll probably forget. And all that good stuff. So so that was sort of today, and then I've done a bit of my art, trying to get the orders out of the way, the little ones, you know. And because I had to go down there earlier, we weren't there that long, I went to see Finn's Nana, and I was talking to her about some stuff. I showed her the video where the orbs came in, and she was like, where, when? And she saw, and I showed his uncle, and they were like, what? I think one just went past then. And I said, yeah, I said, you know, it's energy, you know, a spirit in a different form, whatever you want to say. That's how I like to see it. You know, and I'm glad people are beginning to see, and I'm glad, you know, they are getting caught on live chats as well, because to me, like I said yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, it's proving a point. There is something here that we don't always talk about or get taught about, you know, and it's here, and it always has been. Yeah, conscious energy bubbles, that's a nice little spin on it. But I see it as they are energy bubbles. I believe when we pass over, us, other beings, whatever, we are energy, so we go into a different energy form. Like I said, if you manage to get through, yeah, watch out, New York. If you manage to get through Raising Dion on Netflix, I didn't want to give too much of it away, but what's said at the end about that is, hello, little orb, I saw you then. You came here. You came here. Oh, I just got tickled on the neck. Oh, I knew they were here because I kept getting tickles before. That was right on the neck. Right where it went. Oh, that was the tickle. Yeah, I'm not. Someone asked me that yesterday. I said, not of these, because I don't feel that. Thank you. So yeah, and I was sort of thinking about John Lennon, and the song came in, All You Need Is Love, and I think, you know, there's ones of love and light, you know, and I just think it's that thing of negative and positivity, a bit like a battery. But the funny thing is, I have shown this book before, but this book, Out of This World, I have shown you this before. Uri Geller, who bent the spoons, and then you've got Uri Geller sat with, mentioned a lot in the Q, mentioned before in the Q post people, is John Lennon. And what they were supposed to know was Uri Geller and John Lennon talking about UFOs. Geller became interested in UFOs when he heard the voice of a space being talking. Get triggered or not, it doesn't matter. Talking about the starship Spectra. After that, he claimed to have seen a red disc-shaped light that seemed to be following him and managed to capture UFOs on film. Even though he had not seen them in the sky at the time, he took the photographs. Some things appear sometimes on photographs, just like orbs do. Some people don't see orbs, and sometimes they see them in a picture after. Yes, some can be dust sometimes, and that's what some people will poo-hoo it off as, because they're scared or they're just not open-minded that it could be something else. So yeah, and this was about his psychic powers that he had. Some people say it's bull crap, but I don't believe that, because I know we've got powers. I know we've got things that we don't exercise, so, or we haven't been doing. I think a lot of people are trying now, or looking into different things, because we didn't know it was there because we're programmed to believe it's something else, or we're just not taught it because, as I said, we all get distracted. Was there another one? Yeah, I think they just like coming in when I'm talking, but yeah, I think we all have these abilities, like I've said, of the clairs, and people are starting to see now, or there was another one. Oh, it's definitely that door. See that people are honing their psychic abilities or something. I mean, there's a lot of energy going on here. I knew there was, because I've been getting a lot of head tingles, and the head tingling thing seems to be a thing at the minute with me. So, yeah. Yes, Jack. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, I just get dead. Oh, every time I see her. Oh, I mean, they're coming in more and more without me. You know, I think it's the vibration. I think it's a vibration. Hi, Diddy. I think it's the vibration, because the other day, was it yesterday, I sat there and asked them to come in, and it did, but it seemed to be more when I'm just talking my frequency. I think when I'm talking my truth, it's my truth. It's what I believe. But like I said, thank you. They just, I'm just glad you can see it. So agreed, Dolly. We need to recognise our true abilities. Yeah, and some people will say, "Oh, well, I don't see this, or I don't do this." I think we all have. I think some people, it's. I think it's dancing. It's happy. Some people have all of them. You know, the eyes to see, the ears to hear, this, that, and the other. The six senses we have. We have a sixth sense, which they try to tell us we don't. And some people only have maybe one or two, or just one. So some people will get jealous and be like, "Oh, hi Tina D. Oh, you know, I don't see this, I don't see that." Ugh. Well, that's being a bit angry. Maybe that's not a frequency they come in on. So, but you might have an ability in something else, you know, because maybe you're just not in tune with that one, or maybe, you know, because you know they're there now, Dolly. They like to show. Yeah, I think it is because they've gradually come in, and I've known, and I have felt it, and I do believe in that, and it is a lot on your belief and your faith. So yeah, it's all good. You know, some people say, "Oh, well, it's this and it's that and it's negative." Well, I think if you believe something's negative, therefore for you yourself, 7 thumbs up, it will be negative. It's like people will watch this video and either get scared or just hate the fact that maybe they don't see it or whatever, and they'll put thumbs down, because I do believe that person who keeps putting a thumb down is the same person, which I think is a bit sad, because it's a reflection of themselves. Like, what's the matter with someone trying to put positivity out? Yeah, well, I did ting this before. I've still got my little thought with me, but it makes me feel happy that a lot of things I've thought about in the past as a child, and how I've seen life, is making a lot more sense with the energies and things, you know. So And I keep feeling the need to sing that song again. I mean, all you need is love. Do, 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 do. All you need is love, love. See, they like the song. Do, 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 do. Did you see that? All you need is love. Do, 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 do. All you need is love, love, love. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I think they like that song. That was just in my head before. So, yeah, so there was that happened today, and that's what I'm thinking of doing. And this, that, and the other. My phone's going to start bleeping now, so I'll just... I think that was Tapper. I think he just said something about the orbs. I think he's just catching up with stuff. I'm just going to have to... Yeah, it's all right. So, I keep getting tickles. So, yeah, that was today. And there was something else. Oh, when I was at this place signing up for this thing, this girl said, oh, I went on that course and I really enjoyed it. And it was about 7 years ago. And I was like, there's that number 7 again. But I was saying something today to someone as well about the twinkles, and I showed them and they had them as well. And I said, they were like, what's that? I said, oh, they'll go and wash my hands. I said, well, I know what they say it is. And I tried to tell them. They were like, oh, I said, oh, it's all getting a bit interesting, isn't it? And then showed them the video with the orbs in, and they were like, oh. So as I just said it, thank you. So, yeah. And some people who poo-hoo this about the orbs coming in say it's dust. Well, dust doesn't move like that. And we've had one spiraling up the plant pot. They don't move like that. Dust doesn't move like that. Anyway, yes, I know a lot of you know... Oh, not Somewhere Over the Rainbow, no, because that's my Nana's song, my phone. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I dreamt of once in a lullaby. I do love that song. I do love Somewhere Over the Rainbow, especially the one by Eva Cassidy. Yay. But apart from that, I've had a good day and everything, and then 700 the good deeds. Yeah. Like I said, this is going to be a bit random. Ooh, wow, they're just loving it tonight. I went on Unbiased on the Fence last night. Dave were there, and I know a lot of other people go from over there. And Michelle was in before that. I forgot who it was, but yeah, I definitely need to get on their shows and have a chat because we're into the same sort of stuff, near enough. Well, yeah. Mandela effects, orbs, all this energy. John Binney went over to America when they did the whole thing. I can't remember where they were, and the orbs and everything, and then I'm connecting with everybody who's doing orbs. Lady V's had orbs on her channel. Amanda Ellis has had a massive orb show up on her channel. So I'm connecting the people that I've watched anyway. We're all talking about orbs at the same time, and then we're all seeing orbs. So it's that conscious connection again. And yeah, they have great things on there. Like Dave, you've just said you've had a reading from a medium. That was brilliant. I couldn't go in on that chat at the time it came on, but this is what I mean about connecting. When I'm saying to people, when you resonating with certain communities, you see things aligning up with the same thing. Because some people go, I don't see this, I don't see that. I'm like, maybe you're not aligning up with certain communities. You know what I mean? I don't know, but and there are a lot of people I've been watching for a while. Dolly watched my live reading. I will catch up with it. Yeah, quantum, hologram, quantum consciousness. And when I think of quantum leaps and quantum, I think of Q. And when I talk about Q, can I just put a little bit out there? Because, we know about, some don't know, but the Marines have been activated, folks. Shit's about to hit the fan when Trump leaves, so he's nice and safe. I just want to say, the CIA just classified the document that justified the Iraq invasion. The Bush White House looks very, very, very bad. Oh, so yay! Not that we didn't know. And another one, my dad was sending me these, was former US Rep Trey Gowdy. RSC is joining President Trump's illegal team, woohoo, as outside counsel for the House's expanding impeachment inquiry. according to a report. And my dad's put, dear Democrats, you're fucked. Military arrests, Red October, high level arrests, need the military. But boom, boom, that's all I'm saying. We're in the eye of the storm, folks. Just keep watching. Well, I'll be in it soon, won't I? But just saying, I don't need to say too much there, and I think someone will be back, but it is Red October. We got told this ages ago about Red October at the beginning of the queue, you know? So keep watching, folks. Keep listening. Keep watching what's going on in the news about what they're trying to put out, but you might see a change and a lot more people waking up. You mentioned, Dolly, and how much you have helped me. Oh, thank you, Dave. I will check it because I did see that title come up and I thought, oh, a medium. You know what I'm like into all the... Oh, he was there again. We can see you. And I think it's because of the vibes you lot have in this chat as well. I think it's emulating through the internet. It might sound daft. There's a lot of good energy in here. We all know that. So I don't think they're scared of showing themselves. And we're not in fear of it either. Like I said, it's a bit of a random mixed up chat. I went to a thrift shop today while I was out, and I managed to get this lovely little brown bag. It's not leather or anything. Just as a, what you call it, a side thingy bag. You know, when I'm in New York. Oh, hello. They're all out tonight. Good energy today. You know, a little thing. I might do something on it. I don't know yet. I also got myself, I just picked these up for 20p each because, you know, I make jewellery and things come in handy sometimes. These bits of thread. And I actually even like the little card it was on because it's got these little pictures. Oh, they're just everywhere tonight. Showing a lot of love, people. Hello. And it's cotton with tassels, and it's like this. Oh, hey. So, hi. Yeah. So I got these. We're just full of orbs tonight, Aisling. They're everywhere. They've been in since the beginning. There. Hello. I think it's all the love you're sending as well. So I got them bits. Positivity, folks. Positivity. I got them little bits. I did have a dream last night. Yeah, dust doesn't do that. Hello. Oh, we're having a party tonight. We are having a party. I think it's like the Orb show tonight. I'm tickle on the neck. I don't know what to say. I'm just like, hi. Yeah, baby boom. We're having a baby boom of orbs tonight. I'll just carry on talking. If you can spot them, you can spot them. It's like spot the orbs. I think they're playing. So I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I'm getting so distracted. Yeah, so I've been looking into, I mean, I knew a bit about him anyway, but some of you might not look into Edgar Cayce. He talks about the Egyptians and the Hermetic teachings and our soul purpose, which I do believe we all have a soul purpose of finding our higher selves and these energies that come in and the spirit realm of energies, what we go over to after we go from this form to maybe this form that keeps coming in, maybe. Hello. So, you know, they always play with my son. Yeah, my sister's got a camera in her son's room, you know, like the baby monitor things, and they're everywhere, you know, on the camera. Everyone very skittish around here in the US. Trump about to speak about transparency. Yeah, I've just mentioned that about the, you know, the Marines have been activated and CIA, you know, the Democrats are going to be in deep shit. No. Oh, it's all about you know, the poo's about to hit the fan, as we like to say. But I've just spoke about that, so you know, we know what's coming. It's Red October, folks. So, then I was saying about Unbiased on the Fence. If you haven't checked his, I was talking about Edgar Cayce and Our Soul's Purpose. So you can always go and check out Edgar Cayce channels. There's a channel that talks about Edgar Cayce, and even though he hadn't been to Egypt, he could go there, you know, through different means. We all can. It's like I said, we've all got these abilities to see here. You know, we've all got the sixth sense, but we're not told how to use it properly. I'm learning. Things are coming in now because I'm believing and seeing and on that frequency, I believe. You know, and Unbiased on the Fence. You know, we have Michelle Wolf on there who's showing some of the artwork, which I was showing before, and I'll show again for some who might not have been in before. The Sleeping Prophet, he was the man. Yeah, Edgar Casey, exactly. And the funny thing was, when I was younger, some people go, ooh, it just depends what side you get in contact. I did go on a Ouija board once when I was younger. Can't remember how old I was. 14, I don't know. And I remember, I do really remember getting in contact with someone that spelt a name out. It's called Edgar, but it could be any Edgar. But I was just like, So, like I said, these sort of drawings I do when I'm doodling. When I just feel the need to doodle when I'm in bed or whatever before I go to sleep, because you should be doing something that calms you down instead of waking you up like watching stuff at night. You know, as above, so below. Antennae hair, rooted feet. We are of Earth, but of the cosmos as well. As above, so below. The angel sort of pictures. All the women that I draw is because of the thinking of the feminine divine. Winter is coming. Oh, winter's coming, Jon Snow. Yeah, it sure is. I felt colder today. These sort of pictures. I was meant to do one a few Sundays ago, but I was tired. So I think I'm going to do it on Friday, and I will just have a doodle Friday. Because like I say, I do believe there's different things. I'd love to see a picture of you when you were 14. Oh, I'll have to try and find one. Was doing that last night. So I believe, hi 007, you've just missed the light up show. They'll come in again, but they were just everywhere. They're happy and dancing and everything, and they're having baby orbs or something. I don't know what's going on. So I believe so check out Edgar Casey if you don't know about Edgar Casey. I believe that when people start coming to heal, especially I don't really like saying sheeple sleeping, but you know, the muggles, as some of us like to call them. And I was there today because when I was in the playground at school, all I heard was mothers going on about, oh, I've got to take my kids here and it costs a lot of money, but you've got to take them and then you pay this much for that and it ends up loads of money. But you just feel guilty, don't you? I'm thinking, I don't. You don't need to spend loads of money on your kids. The more you spend more money on your kids, the more they're going to want things like that. And it doesn't have to cost a bomb to enjoy yourself. Not that you don't. What's going on with the... Not that you don't have to treat your kids, but you know, there's things you can do sometimes where it doesn't cost a bomb to keep your kids entertained. Sometimes they just like the simple things. So I believe, but there was just so many, you know, when you stood in the playground, because I'm not bothered about making friends out in playground. I'm just like, whatever. You just listening to all the conversations and like, oh, I can't stand it when you get people that... There was one woman there and she was just... You know, when they speak that loud, like the whole playground can hear, it's like, we don't all want to know your business. Yeah, watch out, because when you're talking about the stuff I'm talking about, what's coming in, you get a lot of, you know, people dwelling under the bridge. And, oh, it's like, oh, I can't even be bothered listening to muggle chat, muggles. And the muggles are the sleeping people. It's just like, oh... Do you know what? I'm sure a lot of you know what I mean, but I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered listening to it. Yeah, kids in cardboard boxes, exactly. And you're just like, hi from Long Island. It's like I have to put cotton wool in my ears or something. I thought you know, there's more going on than that. And there's more to life than all that. And you don't have to be spending all the time and watching all this brainwashing stuff. And also watching people today when I got on the bus to go somewhere, I was just like, and then watching people at the place that I went to, and I was saying to 007 today, I said, it's not their fault. You know, you just get silly people in. It's just ridiculous, really ridiculous, low vibing. But then again, it's not their fault because they're brainwashed. And you could tell by the way a lot of people were sat there brainwashed to think they're less worthy than other people or they're worthless. And that's what I can't stand. I just think, no, this is why we need to lift people up. You know, because you get enough of the silliness that goes on in live chats, that goes in on communities on YouTube, that goes on out there, Instagram, all the other platforms, and in real life and in the news, and we don't want that. You know, we don't want that. But people seem to think out there that, you know, they think they're very clever because they can come in with silly words, very childish. You get a lot of bots and stuff, which I wouldn't be surprised about tonight because of what I'm talking about. But it's just, you know, part of the what yin and yang, I guess, sometimes. And sometimes when you are full of I didn't see that one, Dave, when you are full of a higher frequency, positivity, love, whatever it is, you get the other side as well. So, you know, and like I keep saying, it's not easy all the time to be. I watched someone called Elizabeth. I can't remember her name. If anyone knows her, she used to have long blonde hair. It's now shorter. Oh, dearie me. Oh, let's send love to all the silly ones in chat who are triggered by watching me because they've got nothing else better to do. Oh dear. Love to you all as well. Knock yourself out. There's an orb. Knock yourself out. So yeah, it's all good. But how are you all feeling? I know you've got to be like on your buttons today. They've come to play out. How are you all feeling today? Oh, it's a speedy one. Good afternoon. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday. We are the light. Exactly. We are the light. Little light beings are we. Not this. What is it? Yoda says again. Oh, what is it? Yoda says. Beings of light instead of this crude matter. Something like that. Also, you know, when we talk about the pyramids, this way and that way, the pyramids in Egypt, you know, they say how they were trying to get out to the spirit realm. Then when you go out to the spirit realm, it's oh, is it one of them again? Yeah, they can't help it, can they? They just can't stand love and light. It's not their fault. To the spirit world, getting a tickle, to the spirit world, and then when you go out in the vastness of it, it's reverted that way. Ooh, because you've got the vastness that way. That's a point ascent, a center point, sorry. I don't know if I'm not even saying this properly, but and then when you go out to the vastness of it, it'll be because you're coming from center point. Does this make sense? Is Roxanne just coming? I can't. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you there. If you think of, we're trying to go to center point, then you go out to the vastness of the other realm, and it goes because you've got a wider vastness up there. If you're coming down to the point, you'd be like that. I don't know if anyone gets what I'm saying because I'm not really explaining that very well. But we're going up levels to the point, center point selves, and then it's out. Infinite. Fire night. We're going through fire night or whatever. Anyway, you might get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, lower vibration parasites entered chat. All they do, if they see anything, especially if they just see some people do, they just see someone going live and think it's hilarious, but you know, we won't talk about them. Just keep people who've got your nice little what you call it, spanners. You'll know where they'll start coming in. Actually, I think we need an update there. So yeah. So I've probably asked this before, but is anyone else in chat? Do you have orbs? I know Dave does. I know Tapper does. I think there's a few of you as well. Keep trying, mate. Oh God, it's just really sad. Oh dear, they can't help it. That must mean I'm onto something because you're getting people in who are just probably children. I don't know. Anybody else? Yeah, we are the force, exactly. Banished are you lot. I could use a cuppa. Hi, Paul on the plane. I don't know if you've seen all the orbs coming in. I was just asking everyone if you normally see orbs. I know Dave does. I know Tapper does. I think Aisling 717. I think you were saying, yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. When you get over target with something, you get people coming in. So if they didn't want people to look like they were talking the truth or something, you just wouldn't bother, would you? Because it's just making it look a bit dodge. So it's a bit silly. I'm just gonna. So what I was trying to say as well is, I believe. Hi, Dad. We've just had loads of orbs in. We had a party at the beginning. They were everywhere. They're still here. I believe when this really big cognitive dissonance comes with what's about to happen with the Red October month. Hi. Oh, doing it again. I do believe we're going to need people are going to need a lot of healing. But because I believe, right, I'm getting hot now because I was cold before. Because I believe we're all, from divine, but we are all different in how we interpret things and how we take energy in and stuff like that. So I do believe with what I was talking about at the hello. I think you're joking with me now because I'm getting like real proper distracted. Because I believe a lot of people will need a lot of healing in different ways. Watch all the haters come in now. There'll be different things like music, art. Like I said, I like my art and crafts and all stuff like that. Go and play on a motorway. Do you know what I mean? So silly. People will need different forms. Music, artwork. High Revolution Revisited. Your thing's been posted, hopefully soon. I hope you can see Paul on the plane and all the orbs coming in. They distracted me lots and lots. That people will need different sorts of healing because I believe everything's different with what they might need. Some people might not need it through sound, even though we know sound is healing. People might need it through a form of therapy through art, or it could be dancing. I just believe there's lots of people doing different things that what works for one person might not work for another. So, and this was supposed to be a healing frequency is 528. But like I said, because I keep getting that song in my head, and when I was singing it before, it came in that all you need is love. It was all you need is love. Do 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 do. All you need is love, love, love. Do 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 do. Yay. So like I said, we're all individually different, though we're all, from the one, but we all might need different areas of ourselves that might not work for others. So, maybe sound work wouldn't work for some or only a bit, but some would need different things. The only coward in here is you. So, yeah. Oh, it just makes me laugh. That proves a point. Today's chat proves a massive point. I tell you what, last time I was on point with something, with Q, this happened, and it just, when my dad was in that chat, and it was like, ching, ching, ching. We were just like, how ridiculous. The dark side's trying to get in. Yeah, Skeletor never won, though, did he? Because He-Man had the power, and we all have the power. He-Man, I have the power, and so do you as well. So, yay, Skeletor. Kick to the curb. Yeah, like I said, it's probably because I mentioned before, I have a lot of good people in my chat, and there's more frequency off that chat than there is off bad chat. So that's not going to work either, because it's already proven it. So I think it's really funny because when we talk about the physical world, us here, and then you have the spiritual, because there is a spiritual warfare going on. It's like there's so many attacks going on at me. That's what I said. The girl who's called Elizabeth something, I can't remember her name, channel. Yeah, they only flake when you're over the target. Exactly. I can't remember what name. She's very spiritual stuff. She was upset last night saying, you know, she's had attacks and that and this, that, and the other. But they can't hurt us. They just drain your energy, and that's what's trying to happen. And because there's a lot going on in the physical, there's also a lot going on the spiritual side. Is you know, that negative side of trying to just drag people's energies down, but it's not going to work on this channel. You know, so there's a lot of that going on. Both sides, you know, it's manifesting in the physical, and it's also on the spiritual side as well, if you get what I'm saying. So if it's up, you know, warring in the spiritual, it's warring down here, which it is, because things are hotting up, aren't they? As we know, things are about to happen. Shit's about to hit the fan. So as the physical side is going mad at the minute, you know, over here as well, Brexit and all the stuff that's going on, it's also going on in the, you know, the spiritual realms. Just know you're stronger, you know. They can only pull themselves lower. Exactly. That's what these people who are full of this as well and full of negativity, you're just pulling yourself lower and lower. And if you look at your life, because that's what people normally do in a lower negative energy, these people are coming in, and you wonder why things are going wrong in your life, it's because you're negative and all you want to do is drag other people down, you know, all this stuff, and then you wonder why things are happening to you and your life's not going right. Is because you're negative. So you're going to draw negative things to you in your life. If you tried being nice and tried giving someone a compliment and tried bigging people up and looking to do things where, yes, it may help you, because you've got to help yourself along the way anyway, but also helps others while you're doing it. Like I said, this thing that I'm trying to do with my job and this, that, and the other, but it's also going to help others. So yes, I'm helping myself, because obviously you need to, but in the process of that, it's helping others. So, you know, it's not going into something where you're dragging people down. Like people who may have been bullied at school might go into a job where they think that you know, they're quite smart, or are they? And then they get in a high manager's position, and they just bully all their staff because they think, I'm going to take it out on people because when I was at school, I was bullied. Yeah, but did these people bully you? That was a lesson that you were supposed to get over. Be stronger. That doesn't mean go on to bully other people, because you'll soon find out in the end it doesn't work. You know, not in the end. So always try to see the good in people until they give you a reason. Yeah, I think that as well. You know, I've been like that in the past, when you're giving someone well, I can still be like sometimes a bit soft, and then you just think, give them too many chances. You know, after the third chance, it's do one. You know, like you were taking the mick, because there are a lot of people out there who are people that only want to be around you or be your friend because they're gaining something. They're not really bothered about you. They're either sucking the energy off you, or it's because you're giving them something. Maybe you always help them out with money, or so, but you know, all the time. So really, when you stop doing that, whatever it is that you're giving too much of, it's all right to give, but not till you're exhausted. As soon as that stops, they disappear. It's like, oh, okay. So you weren't really here for me, you know, for my, like, sort of like to be around me and have a good time. You were just really there because you were constantly getting, you know, and the more they're used to getting it, as soon as you go, do you know what? No, because you're allowed to say no, then hi, Black Sheep Researcher. Hello. Hi there. They don't want to know. They'll move on to the next person they want to suck the energy out of, or suck the money out of, or whatever it is, because they just want to gain all the time. It's like, yeah, but you're supposed to help people along the way as well, you know. And even if it was one of them things where you don't have the money, but you could give it back in another way of helping that person do something when the time popped up. If you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours, the flat smack, the flats, and then flat smack them. Yeah, exactly. And someone said something today as well, because I was talking about, like, you know, if you've got a really bad disease or cancer or something like that, and saying, you know, I was saying the other day, sugar. sugar feeds cancer when you've got cancer, and people go, oh yeah, well, you know, what's the point, you know, giving up on something when life's too short? Well, it's going to be even shorter if you don't look after yourself. And what a lot of people don't know, they go out drinking to bury the sorrows when alcohol turns into sugar. So just saying, I'd rather people have another look at something, not like, oh well, you know, why should I give that up? Because life's too short. Well, do you not want to live a bit longer? My nana, if you're here, my nana did it because she had diabetes, and when you say, oh, you shouldn't really be eating the you shouldn't really be eating the sweets and stuff, you know, but you kept having them, and she had an ulcer on her leg and it didn't do her no good, you know. But yeah, so there is that thing of, why wouldn't you want to give yourself holistic treatment? Why wouldn't you want to look into it if you've never looked into it before, and that sort of thing? Yeah, everyone say hi to Black Sheep Researcher and check his channel out. What you give to others, you get back tenfold. Yeah, you do. What you give to others, what energy and inspiration you give to others, you will get back. And that's not you do it because you want something back. It's just how it works. Because there's a difference between, let's say, that side. People call them lots of different names. I'll just say that side because there's many different names. Yes, she's there. Oh, she's always there. It's they're takers. We're givers. Not that you give everything away. You have to have boundaries. And yes, you do things for yourself because you have to, you know, certain things so you can live a life. But you try to give to others anyway, even if that's, you know, being kind or giving inspiration or showing love, showing compassion. So people who don't give a toss, they've got no empathy, they've got no compassion, or whatever the words are, because everyone gets triggered by every word. Oh, it's not this, it's not that. I really don't care. It's all the same to me. You know, them on that side that are soon going to be seen for what they truly are, like people that will come in and chat then. It's like, I will come into chat in a minute. It's like, they're not bothered. They don't care about others. They don't care who gets hurt. They're not bothered who gets mistaken for something they haven't done because they've made lies up, this, that. Hello? You know? So, oh, sorry, I don't think that was one, actually. I think that was a piece of dust. I think, unless you come in again. I think. Yeah, I think it was a piece of dust, that one. I think that was in my light because that wasn't sphere-shaped. Yeah, that was dust. But yeah. Hi vibes, hello spirit world. Yeah, like I said, if anyone's just popped in the beginning of this video, we had a lot of energy going on everywhere, all the orbs dancing about and everything. So it's just that sort of remembering, and it is hard sometimes. Well, it's not. It's just, I was saying to 007 Stone Rocks, and I said, these bracelets that I do, and by the way, I've done another one. I've got all these little gemstones on with the little elephant that I got. If anyone remembers the little elephant, I got all these my handmade ones that I will be making. These ones that jingle. Hi, Lisa Tooley. I always think when I hear that jingle, it triggers me to think, put an intention out there, put an affirmation out there, something of positivity every day. Because we do forget, because we get distracted by, if you've got kids, something's going on, something might have triggered you somewhere. But if you can have something written down, or maybe you've got something on your phone, Paul on the plane, something on your phone. Something that's why people write on mirrors and stuff. So when they go and do the makeup in the mirror or they brush the teeth, you can write on in like eyebrow pencil, something that wipes off, you know what I mean? Don't have to be in permanent marker. It'll jog your memory to think, oh yeah, I've got to put a positive thought out there. I've got to keep putting, because there's a lot of negativity, you know, to remind yourself to put an intention out there, positive intention. So that sort of reminds me, oh yeah. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, the turquoise elephant was a little free gift that I got off something that I ordered on eBay. So yeah, so we'll be making a lot more of these up, but I'm just making stock up first before I sell. Not unless you get in contact, and if I've got some extra bits, I might be able to make some up for anybody who wants them, because I've just sent one off to America to Revolution Revisited. I'm about to be sending my ones off to Australia, the bags, by the way. And I'll be making some books up this weekend as well. So, like I said, stay in nature a lot. Yeah, I always say stay in nature a lot. So, Miss Q's are the mermaid. Obviously Australian, so it has to be a Q bag with a koala. And what was the last one? Oh, there's a girl over there that I've shown before. And I am doing another, I think there was an orb then. I am doing another, I'm doing some more llama bags because I just see the llama as the whole journey, little llama packed up, you know, the whole journey we're on. It's not finished yet, but it's a bit 3D going on here, look. It's not finished yet, so it looks a bit weird, but I will show you some stock, you know, I will big myself up, I should do, when I've done some, because what I want to do is build some stock up for when I try and get a website together. I can just do stuff on Instagram and stuff, can't I? And then some extra bits for anyone who would like, but I need to get a bit of a stock going before that. Not unless you get in contact with me anyway. But the only thing is I do it in my own style. I don't really like commissions unless it's like Miss Chime asked for a bag with a grasshopper because it's something close to her. So I was like, yeah, but I have to do it in my own thing, you know. Can't have people going, can you do it like this and this? No, it has to be in the style I do it because that's my essence. That's what I enjoy. If I don't enjoy doing it, to me, it's going to have like a negative energy on it because if anyone gets what I'm saying. So I will put my email address in case anyone would like to ever order something. You can pay in PayPal. Thought I might as well just throw this out there because I don't do it all the time. Let me see if I can do this. Where's that gone then? Oh my god. See, I'm like, what do we do? Yeah. So I'll put my email address in there if you are interested in anything that you might see coming up soon. I will be making some handmade journals as well. Yeah, I've got my tea light, and jewellery and stuff. And if anyone wants to make a coffee donation, you can on PayPal using this email address. I only put it out there now and again. But yeah, I got my tea lights, Dave, you know, me Himalayan salt. So yeah, I think they do like the light. Oh, hello. You do like the light. Did you see that one, everyone? You like the light? You like Himalayan salt? I like Himalayan salt. Oh. Well, these are smelly candles as well. But we were definitely having a party before it was Ace. Oh, Miss Chime, did you manage to send that to 007? Because that picture, I only found it today, and I thought I'll have to forward it to 00, and I took a picture of it. So is that what you two were talking about, or am I just totally like onto the wrong thing there? Because this is why I say if Miss Q watches this, email. I can't remember where you got in contact with me. Email me again or wherever it was because I need to tell you about your bags because I want to send them off this week, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for putting that in FE. So, oh, soul water. Sorry, let me write it down. Water. I know Amanda uses sprays, and I know she has the sprays, and this is just like random, but I just think because of the particles and stuff, I thought, does that help as well? I don't know. But yeah. So sorry, I did ask before, and I got dead distracted by what was going on before. Negative entities on the chat. Yes, Dolly just emailed. Oh, so you got through to double. Okay. Hello. So yeah, I'm looking at chat now. So who sees orbs anyway? Like I said, I know Dave does. I know Tapper does. And I think Aislinn said she does. Anybody else? Thank you, Effie. Yeah, Aislinn does. Anybody else? You've been drinking what? What have you been drinking? Oh, pink Himalayan salt in water. Yeah, I love pink Himalayan salt. No white table salt. Thank you very much. Aislinn, I have said. I do most times, not all the time. Yeah. Would you say, Dave, that do you get them normally in the same place in your house? Like it's more of an energy thing? Or do you say they normally go everywhere? Or do you think there's more of a... Yeah, I think I see things. Do you do it also like the corner of your eye? Like, because I think that's how I used to. But now it's more. But I don't know if it tends to be more on here. Like, is it through a camera or with your eyes, obviously? Or is it more through a camera? Like if I sat after here, would I? Because I think I have. Yeah, and I think I feel more like I'm always getting a bit of a like this or an itchy nose. Always getting a bit of a on the eyebrow. But before that, on the neck was like woo, like a tickle, tickle. Anyone get tickles? Yeah. You see it before you feel. Yeah, feel. It's that feeling, isn't it? Yeah, I think that'll probably be me now, Dave. In fact, I talk to them with them. Yeah, I talk out loud, so yeah, goosebumps. I see ups. So a lot of you do in chat anyway. So yeah, that's good then. Does anyone see them in different colours? I want some more of these because I've got about 4 Himalayan salt candles, and I want a lamp one as well because they're just very warming. Easier though through the camera, but I see them. Yeah, looking without now. Yes, I feel them. You're going to see them without a camera now. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of things coming in stronger. Like I said, the veil's a lot thinner, and you can tell it is because they've been coming in more anyway. And they've been in for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I think they were there all the time anyway. Yes, rainbow. Do you know what? Saying the rainbow thing, you know, the twinkle thing I talk about, which, you know, some people like it, sweat. And it's like, no, they're, I see different colours in that now. It used to be silver. Now it's a bit, it's there now, a bit more. I'm just going to have a look now. I'm just going to check. Yeah, and I have like pinpricks of red all over me, and I've had a funny little white, where is it? You probably won't be able to see it. A white, like a mark there, like a scar, but I don't know where it's from. I don't know what that is. I see green, gold, white. Oh, yeah, blue, pink, or... Oh, you're talking about orbs? Yeah, I'm talking about twinkles as well. So you can't show you on this camera anyway. You know I always try and do this and I never get to do it. There it is. Don't know if you can see it. Don't know if you can see any of it, but you know I find it hard to film that. Don't know if any of you saw that. when I see them and they flash by, I ask them how they are and I wish them well. Yeah, I think mine are pretty happy tonight. Are they still there? I think they're pretty happy. Seems quite light in here, but I thought it was darker. They seem quite happy. They were dancing about before. Through the camera, no colours. Through the camera, no colours. I done a video the other night and hundreds of orbs just poured in, filled my room. Ah, just white ones. Did you see the twinkles on my hand or not? I can't get the thing right on it. Yeah, would you say, Dave, as well, it's more very happy with you, Dolly? They are having a party. Yeah. Would you say it's more when it is dark? Because obviously if they're light, they're obviously easier seen in the dark. I know they don't just come in the dark because hello. Yeah, you went down and round. I know that's why I've just darkened it a bit. They're easy to see because they're balls of light energy, I believe. But I know you can see them in the daylight, but obviously they're easy to see in the dark, yes. I saw twinkles, Dolly. So, yeah. I love it when they come in when you're talking. You're like, oh, yeah, okay. So you come in when it's darker. Which side do you want to come in on? I just got home. Hi, JP. We've had an old party. They were dancing and everything earlier on. One just came in before. We were talking about being darker. You can see because they're balls of light, but I know they come in daytime as well. Yeah, it's the dark. They're easy to see. Yeah, I mean, I know Lady V did them in the daylight. We could clearly see, but yeah, it's all good. Ooh, war party. Yeah, you'd have to go right to the beginning. They're happy camper orbs. Yeah, happy camper. I just seen one. Happy camper. Hello. Oh, that was a bit of a dancey one. You know, that's where it makes laugh when people go, oh, it's just dust and all that. It doesn't move like that. You need to do a little dance, a little wiggle round, you know, little jig would be nice. You can feel them, Dolly, in the day like a breeze. Yeah, well, I get a lot of this, and some people make something stupid about it. You know, you get like a tickle or a tickle here, or like I really did get a tickle on the neck earlier on as it went past, because you'll see me go, ooh, like that. I had one come and sit on my foot other night for literally a minute. On my foot, and then it floated up stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, it's just danced about. Thank you. I said do a dance. Did you see then? Oh, please do another one. Do a little dance. You don't have to, but do a little dance. That was a nice little dance. Did you see the little dance? Did you see the little dance? Little dance. A little jig. You could do an Irish jig. You know, you could do a little jig. Oh. They like dancing then. Be like, I'm in the mood for dancing, romancing. Do 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 do. I might switch that light off on that side as well. Let's see. I'll do the whole let me walk in there thing. Because I forgot I had the old little light on in there. But yes, that was a nice little dance. Did everyone see that little dance down there? Did you see it? Today's tongue twister. Never wish a wish away unless that wish was wasted. Hi. They love you, Dolly. They're happy that you've seen them. I'm happy because you know, constantly talking about positivity, frequency, energy, knowing there's energies about, and always said, you know, just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not there. You normally feel it, but now they're coming in. I think maybe that's a thing of hi King. Hi JL. We've had a all party today. Knowing that now we get to see that we feel, if you get what I'm saying. And I think the more you believe it, the more you see it, the more they're going to come to you, because they know you're doing it out of love. Mine isn't out of hello. Mine isn't out of fear, it's out of love. I think you can have different entities that may come in as well, but I think if you're in fear, and then if you're in a lower frequency, you'll get the lower negative forms, because I believe personally it is a lot to do with what you believe. If they are attracted by good vibration, yeah, they are attracted by good vibrations. I think you can get lower ones, but they're attracted to lower vibration, so they're going to make people not feel very good. But loving higher vibrational orbs, energy, spirit, whatever you want to call, I believe like to be around uplifted, positive people, because that's what they feed off as well. That's what they like to be around. So that's how I see it. Some people see things different, but like I said, it depends if you what sort of perception you're looking on things. We're all going on a yellow submarine. Yeah, we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Like attracts like, but your gatekeeper keeps you safe. Yeah, exactly. So, and I think because they say, the veil's thinning and all that they are going to come into the people that they're attracted to with their positivity and love. Why would something positive want to hang around or be around a lower vibing person or whatever? Because maybe sometimes they do to try and lift that person, but that person's in fear. They're just gonna fear it. So the easiest people for them to be around, when you start on your path and certain things, is people who are in a more sort of positive energy state of mind, open-mindedness. A lot of energy waves come in yesterday. Yeah, I was tired yesterday. I couldn't sleep the night before. I mean, when you go to sleep and you just feel like you've not slept at all, like you've literally, your eyes are closed and you're trying to sleep, but you literally haven't been asleep. And then I had a dream this morning. I couldn't remember. All I could remember was bits of it was I was in some sort of place with a few people, as if it was a school, but I don't know. A TVs or computers. So it's like we were doing a test for something. Like, I can't remember. I had a book next to me to write something down, but I literally really couldn't remember what it was. I just remember there were people. We were in a room doing something. And the picture that I'm getting, the chairs we were sat on were like them like wooden things, older ones with the metal bit going around like that, and the wooden like plywood seats, sort of. I can't remember. But funny enough, I was watching Unbiased on the Fence About Dreaming, and Michelle Wolf saying if you get 8 hours or more, is when you remember more. So I thought I need to start going to bed earlier, because I have been going to bed later, and I know that I dream, but I can't always remember what it is. So you got spirit that came into your vibration, Dolly, very loving. Yeah. If you write your dreams down and you will remember them more. Yeah, I try to. I have a book next to my bed, and I have a book, one of them books that I've made of mine. And that's why I have a pen and paper always near my bed. That's why I'm always, I have a dream journal. Yeah. Well, I just have I'm trying to look for it now. I have. Well, I have books everywhere. Like I say, I have books everywhere, and I just, if I'm drawing, it doesn't even have to be in my journal. I just have books everywhere. So if there's always one upstairs, I'll write in it, and I'll doodle at the same time. So yeah, I do, because I know that sometimes you forget. So if you're awake when you just remembering and write it down, and then you might go back to sleep, because normally you think, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm going to remember in the morning, when you sort of woke up out of it, and then you go back to sleep and you wake up and you're like, oh, I knew I should have written it down because I can't remember what it was. Dream journals. Yeah, well, the thing is, let me see if I can just get one. You might see some orbs coming in while I've just disappeared. I'm going to try this weekend when I've got these bags out of the way to make some more of. That's one that's already done. It just needs stuff inside it. But this is one of my designs and my books that I hand make. And and I've shown these before, and I doodle in them and I write bits down. If I remember a dream or I'm just like whatever, I just write bits down in it. So I always have a little book or something, because you should journal stuff down. I had to journal last night about the orb, so I don't forget when I can look back on it, and when I started seeing more and more and thoughts and processes and things I'm looking to journal what's going on right now. It's like the Great Awakening, folks. So I will be making some more of my handmade books up, so they will be things that I don't really need to make stock on this. So if you ever fancy maybe a book, when I can show you some. I've already put my email address in the chat, so they'll all have different designs on the front, but I've just got to get some more ink to print this off again, because this is one of my designs out of my art journals. So there is one here. I will do a few more of these. I might do, because I do love this picture myself. I see it's very like ethereal, angelic sort of thing going on. But yeah, and this one's got on the back one of my just other sketches as well, just in black and white. So and it actually says on it, I've just seen it, divine, it did say divine feminine, and it says dark to light, dark to light. Without the dark, you can't see the light, vice versa. That's why I say the little orbies. So don't know what you think of that. Thank you, Effie. Cute journals. Yeah, I all have different ones. I've got quite a lot. There's just something about, when I go to New York, I'm taking one of my journals so I can write things down about experiences, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. I'll be doodling on the plane. I'll be doing a lot of I've decided I'll be reading, but I'll also be doing this. I'll also be doing my little doodles. So, that'll pass the time on the plane. And if I get any quiet time over there, if people are yakking about mundane stuff and I go a bit like I want to switch off, I'll just jump into that, because it's very meditating to me. Yeah, exactly. We are spirits in an avatar. Spirits are not ghosts, they are people. I just see us, when we pass over, I see that we go into a different energy form. We're energy, but we just go into another form that, it's like Ed Casey, someone was saying on the Ed Casey channel, about when we're going to different forms, different levels, we're trying to find our soul purpose, and we're going on different levels of I did write it down. What did I write down? Maybe I didn't, but I know I did. And now I forgot where I put it. I did write it down. Oh, hang on, yeah, I think I did. There's me wanting to mention something to you, and I've left it on the side. So, yeah, I think this was Ed Casey, the Hermetic prophecy, like the human being, the lowest physical level, like where the lowest physical level, you feel, you hear, you touch, and you see. But there are levels of spiritual levels of yourself. Your highest level of yourself, spiritual levels of yourself, like some people call it, the holy guardian angel advice. They advise you and direct you, like you say, your higher self. So people call it different things. But the human side is more of the feel, hear, touch, and see. But there's a sixth sense, isn't there? So that was just really good. I really enjoyed listening to that video today. Like I said, Ed Casey, you can YouTube that and go through that and see if you resonate with it. But they try and align you on a good direction to help you with your true soul's purpose, not the one we're told to do, brainwashed to do, think that we should do, because that's what society of that side have told us to do. Thank you. Hello. Oh. just talking about soul purpose, is our why we're here to do our soul's purpose of what we enjoy doing and bringing that to inspire other people and to show the love. Yes, it sounds hippy dippy, but to me it's true. Not to sit in an office chained to a desk all day, trying to get home and finding you don't have that much time with your kids and all that. That isn't our true purpose. It never was. That's just them using us slaves to do that sort of thing to work for them. But people are breaking free from that, and I believe in the end we won't be needing to people just breaking off and going free, because we all will be. So your higher self, your higher soul's purpose, that is what we're here doing, looking into, trying to, when you work somewhere, something doesn't feel right. I mean, there's some people I could never do it myself. I nearly did it once and thought, I can't do this, when I found out what it was, working for some juicing thing, which was bull crap, and it was a pyramid scheme. And when I saw pictures, in the pictures you were only allowed to use to put on Instagram and this, that, and the other to sell the product, I saw things in the pictures. I was like, oh, it's a bit satanic. That's a bit. So, people who work in sales, I'm sorry, I couldn't work in sales knowing that I'm selling something that was a load of baloney, because you're lying to yourself and you're trying to sell something to people that is tricking them. Some people can do it. Some people are quite happy. They know it's bullshit, but they ain't bothered, because all they're bothered about is the money at the end of the day. I couldn't go into a job like that. When people say, how could you go into, the selling, when people are ringing people up on phones and all that? No, because I wouldn't be able to sit there with enthusiasm knowing that I'm lying to people. I wouldn't be able to do it. That's why I can come on here and talk my truth and my experiences that are going on in my life right now, because I know it's to be true of my experience, and I feel very inspired by certain things and certain people on. You give me inspiration, and other people's community channels of people that I'm just loving, and I'm so glad for the internet. At the same time, some people see it as a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing. If we didn't have the internet, we wouldn't be getting this information out as fast as we could. We couldn't be seeing this right now. So yes, they used it to try and use it against us to brainwash people. Like, look at all these communities, and the fake ones, millions and millions, and they're people who have, I'm not saying everyone with a massive channel, but all these celebrities who are out there with people being brainwashed by them. Oh, was there another one? We can use it for the good, and that's what we've been using it for. So we've turned their technology on them, and we're using it to get our truths out and our experience, because the way things are going to be disclosure is going to be through us, the people. Yes, we've got guidance. Yes, we know from lots of different places, but we've got to do it ourselves in the physical. And this is how we're doing it: communication, evidence of stuff. I mean, is this not evidence of something going on if you're into all this sort of stuff? Apart from the thumbs down that I might get or silly comments, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean? So yes, both is my light and the dark path. When I feel, it's like people go on about, the Egyptians and the underworld and that. Nothing wrong with the underworld, and what's his name? I always forget his name. Who was the one that took the people down to have their heart weighed? Anubis, was it? Yes, people like, but yeah. Has anyone seen the newish film, The Gods of Egypt? Oh my God, I love that film. Anubis, he just guided people down there. And I think a lot of it's to do with sometimes not sin in that sense. It's like, can you let go of your cycles? Can you let go of your negativity? I've said this a million times. Can you let go of the load that's weighing you down? Can you forgive yourself and others and just let it go? It's you that's weighing yourself down. Create and sharing will replace work or job slavery system. Yes, it will, Lisa Tooley, and that's what I believe in as well. The more people wake up to this, is the more new things are coming in, and there has to be a new way with a new world. Not the new world order, not 1984, whatever it is. We not a lot know about that. Yes, it was scary. Yes, have you seen the Behold the Pale Horse? Yes, I've read it, The Silent War. Well, things aren't set in stone, so things can change. That's why they say the more people wake up, the more things can change. And that is what I see happening in many different ways. It doesn't have to be, the waking up to Q or the waking up to this. There's many different communities all waking up to different things. But the one thing that we're all under the same umbrella is that we're all waking up to the bullshit and the lies. And we want to find solutions. you know, solutions to these. Let's bring new things in. Then how could we have, I hate saying the word system, not even going to say the word system, a community again that can help each other and have a new way. And I just keep calling it a new way of doing things, because things have got pretty stale. And if people in the UK aren't even waking up to the fact of the Brexit thing, where they're not letting people have the vote that they voted for, and the vote got in anyway, and she covered it up, Theresa May, blah, 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 and all that stuff, I don't really need to go on about, because it's all going to come out in the wash. That's what people need to wake up to. It's like everything that's happening with Boris Johnson at the minute, it's the same story with what's happening in America with Trump, exactly the same story. And people clicking on you, it's like, hello, they're trying to impeach Boris now. Does it sound familiar? It's like, come on, people, wake up. Oh, how you've got. Thank you, Dave. So, yeah, the Great Awakening. And the Great Awakening is many things. Some people just think it's one thing. Oh, it's Brexit. No. Oh, it's Trump in America. No, it's like the Great Awakening of everything that ever was. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, this is why I say, it's more than the shape of where we live. If you're into all that, you know, it's more than that, way more than that. It's what's beyond that. You get to that, and then it's like, yeah, but what, you know, what are they hiding? Hiding something else as well. Yes, Bernice said, yes, I've said that before. The 7 chakras, the 7 lords of the cycle, the 7 is the key, and I said 7's following me everywhere, and she said 7 today. Are 3, 6, 9, yeah, which are the lords of the cycles beginning from 3. Yeah, and you've got the 7 wonders of the world. Trump did say something about 8. 7 days of the week. So, yeah, 7 goes into a lot. So, and and then I'm like, I was born in 1977. But I said the 7 follows me around everywhere. And I sort of use that as a, people say, oh yeah, it's because you know it now, it's because you see it. Yeah, but I do use that number as a sort of good symbol thing now, actually. And I actually think I put it in one of my pictures. I think I did. If I wasn't half asleep last night, but I think I did. Yeah. 3 is a magic number. Trinity. 3 is a magic number. I also see last night, you can go on about the moon and the sun. The moon, man, male energy. Sorry, the moon, female energy, silver, gold. The man, male energy, feminine, male. And I see all the stars as their children, us. All the stars as Mother Moon and Father Sun's children. They're like big stars. So Mother Moon, Father Sun, and all the stars are their children. And we're like the stars. We are the stars. That's what orbs look like. If you've never seen what stars are really supposed to look like, and you can see a lot on YouTube, and like I said, they can make a star in water, where I believe as above, so below, the water's above, the water's below. This round us now is how the energy comes in, like light, frequency and sound, vibration. Is like, that's what orbs look like. The stars sing and vibrate and pulse, and they look a bit like the orbs to me. They do. Yeah, we are stars. Yes. Yeah. And then you think of that film, Stardust. She comes down in physical form as a person like us, but she said she watches from above. And when she falls in love with a guy and he hugs her because she's so happy, she shines, shiny light. She shines. I am going to the place in New York where we're going to eat called Stardust. So I am like, wow, who booked us in there then? Ooh, oh my God. Yay. So I see that film, Stardust, a bit like us. And if you think about it, there was a wall. I think Trump's wall is more than some people think. There's a wall. And when you go past that wall, sort of a veil, you know, hello, what's going on this side? There's the magic realm on that side. There was a world they lived in here, and beyond that wall, you know, that dome or something, I don't know. You've got the oh, what's going on in here? You see that in a lot of occult and hermetic books, sort of like, you know, the alchemy books of I don't know if it's on my shelf, but it's like, yeah, Stardust, we're all Stardust. I can't actually find my book, but you know, when the old book where they're looking through the dome on the other side, I'm like, what's this? It's like that film is like that. I might have to watch Stardust again. I do love that film. What's the song now? Just let me look at the song. I'm supposed to be ringing my mum in a minute, so I'm gonna have to. Hermetics. I think it's Hermetics. Is that like? Am I thinking Hebrew, Egyptian, alchemy stuff? Blah blah blah. Edgar Casey. Look into Edgar Casey. What's that song called by our UK band over here? Was boy band. What was it? Take That. What's the song called? Hi. What's that song called? One was a huge orb floated past me, a mini level. Oh, there was another one. You were going to sing that song. What is that song? Oh, Hermes. And what do you think of like Hermetic Hermes? Yeah, the emerald tablets. There's other ones, isn't there? What are they called? Yeah. Oh, what's the song called? Light Up. What is that song off Stardust called by Take That? You light my... can't think what song. Oh, come on, somebody must know it. Love Edgar Casey, yeah, Edgar Casey. Sumerian stones, yeah, or the emerald tablets. So I think there's a few in there. Does anybody know that song? You light... I put Stardust song in, it might come up. Stardust. And if you haven't seen Stardust, go and watch it. Stardust. Take That song. I don't know. Take That. Take That. Rule the world. Thank you. I was going to be looking for that for ages. We can rule the world. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, we can rule the world because we're taking it back. Rule the world. Lyrics. Yeah, I'm just looking for it now. Let me see. I can't remember the tune, so I might have to bloody read it. But let's just see what this is all about. Oh, thank you, Kath. Rule the world. Take That. Off Stardust. You light the sky. Right, I can't remember the tune. You light the skies up above me. A star so bright, you blind me. Yeah, yeah. So it's you light the skies up above me. A star so bright, you blind me. Yeah. It's taken ages to move this. Or have I just paused it? Yeah, I have. Yeah. Don't close your eyes. Don't fade away. Don't fade away. Might get some orbs in while I'm singing. I'm trying to think of the tune. I just can't play it. Yeah, you and me, we can ride on a star. If you stay with me, girl, we can rule the world. We can rule the world. Yeah, you and me, we can light up the sky. If you stay by my side, we can rule the world. If walls break down, I will comfort you. If angels cry, oh, I'll be there for you. It's a bit slow. Oh, I think I've paused it again. Oh, you saved my soul. Don't leave me. Don't leave me now. Don't leave me now. Was there another song of that as well? Yeah, you and me, we can ride on a star if you stay with me, girl. Yeah, that's a good song. But my favourite of all has to be what was it called? Rewrite the Stars. If we can rewrite the stars by The Greatest Showman and The Dreams. I just love A Million Dreams because I just think it sounds like us, like everyone thinks we're mad. I think it's this one. I'll just have to read it out before I go. Was it this one? Can't remember the tune, but I might play this when I've gone in a minute, when I've gone off here. I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own, through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. Oh my God, why is this taking ages to move? They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. Don't we do that? Aren't we the reality makers? And then, 'cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Well, isn't it our dreams that's going to make a new world? Sorry, I ain't singing that, but check that song out and the lyrics if you've not heard that song or properly looked at the lyrics. Yeah, A Million Dreams, The Greatest Showman. I swear that is made off the light side because all the songs in that are absolutely fantastic. Rewrite the Stars is brilliant. We are rewriting them. But A Million Dreams is I just love it because it's like, they think we're crazy. We ain't crazy. They're soon going to see that we're not crazy. A million dreams and the intentions and the positivity is what we've put out there, which is bringing this new way in. I'm getting all tingly in my head. This new world in, this new world of love, because it's been so brought down with negativity, damaged, all this stuff. And now people are beginning to wake up. So we're going to have a new way with all our dreams, intentions, positive meditations, everything, whatever you want to call it, pumping it out, bringing it into the physical. That's how I feel. That's how I've everyone knows I've tried to sing that song before. I've blasted it out on a 3-hour thing once, and I just think it's very relevant. What's going on today is to me one of the biggest messages I'm going to say before I go is keep believing your belief with the faith of whatever it is, as long as it's good, with good intentions. And just believe that we are bringing this in. Don't let anything bring you down. As soon as it does, think intention, put a good positive thing out there. What the hell's going on there? I went like that and you all went missing. And just keep pumping it out, because this is the way I believe we're doing it. And there's a lot of healing going to be needed. It's not like we're all learning to heal now. There's going to be a lot when all this other stuff comes out and all the muggles begin to wake up and be like, oh, and it's like, hey, it's okay, calm down, it's all right. So I'm going to say bye now, because I'm just, oh yeah, I'll do a card before I go. I'm just waffling. Hopefully we'll see some little orbs come in before we go so they can say bye. And if you've just come in, you'll have to go to the beginning of the chat, because that's where we had an orb party. So, you know, so I'll do Nature's Whispers, you know, because nature is medicine. Let's make sure they're all, yeah. So I'll just do a ding on my foot. Oh, hello. They might be saying bye now, so, you know, we'll see. Might do a boogie, but I'll do a bit of a... Oh, thank you. I can never say your name. I just call it Ava. Thank you. Well, like I say, most open-minded people in here, really great to everybody apart from what happened before, but I must have been on target with something because they weren't liking that. So, yeah. And we'll let the orb say bye. Thank you, Dolly, and lovely guests. It's been a pleasure, as always. Thank you all for coming in. Thumbs up, people, and... oh, yeah, let's see what pops out. I'll just concentrate a minute. Good if it was a shiny light one. Oh. Oh. Right. Oh, I was just about to say it was good if it's shiny light. All these just fell on the floor, but none were turned up. But the one that's on the bottom, hello, is Let Love Be a Beacon. We had that the other day. Let Love Be Your Beacon. Reminds me of JFK Jr. folks, by the way. But I will do it. I normally do it 3 times anyway, so I did ask for it. I think the little orbs like that one. Be the, what did I just say then? Be the beacon of light. Be the beacon of love. They're little, hello. They're little beacons, aren't they? Beacons of light. I think they like the cards as well. So, Mother Nature. Yep. Oh. This has just fell out on my leg. This is massive. This is what we're all starting to learn to do. Are you ready? Number 36. Woo! Shine your light. Intuition. Intuition. Connected to everything. That's beautiful. Actually, I don't have we had this card before? Not for a long time. Intuition. Yeah, 3-6, yeah, 369. Would you get number 9 card now? I'll laugh my head off. So, Thank you, Dave. I've just been feeling that end yesterday. I was tired yesterday, so and I've got to ring the mothership in a minute. She'll be telling me off. You left it too late. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. Let me show you. See if you can see it jumping. Yeah, all you need is love. All you need is love, love. That's all we need, love, and then it balances out with love. So, you know, there wouldn't be hate, would there? Oh, and it's just fell out that way. This is important because the orbs are showing it right now. I'll show you which one it is. And we are showing it right now. There's some people that don't want to do this. It's 40 and it is show your support. But if you look at the beautiful pictures, because there's water in it, there's the fairy elements, the elements around us, the energies around us, all connecting. Reminds me a bit of Avatar. She looks a bit like the Avatar, you know, like the Avatar the film, and that's got message in it itself. The Avatar the film, I love that film. It's one of my favourites. See her rainbow cheeks there. Oh, and her hair's a bit like dreads and stuff, you know, be getting them in the new year. I was joking, I was like, we'll go fund Dolly's dreads for her birthday next year. Go fund me. But right, I'll tell you what, before I go, because I haven't done, seeing as we're talking about the only ways, all you need is love, I will do the same card deck as that, but it is Whispers of Love with your little angels on. So I'll just do them for you, and I'm going to have to go. So, because these are beautiful cards as well. So these are these ones, sorry. Little angels. And then we'll all say bye. Yeah, I went to see a lady about it, getting my hair dreaded. So I'm going to get dreaded and extended a little bit because I know they shrink because I just can't deal with my hair at the minute, but I want it long. So, hello. Oh no, sorry, that is a piece of fluff. That wasn't an orb. See, that's how you can tell. I can tell when it is and it isn't. You know, you can clearly see when it is and it isn't. So that was like a long thing, and that wasn't. That wasn't. Yes, love is the key. That was one. I clearly see when it isn't, and then it's like, hi. Yeah, so you're all on orb alert now. Orb alert. I don't know, do orbs grow? Could it come here and just grow a little bit bigger and beyond? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh, just got a tickle on the foot. Tickles. So whispers of love. We just had whispers of nature's whispers and I think mine are getting bigger actually. These cards are just waiting. Yeah, they're just humble. Hello. Oh. Oh. Oh, is there? I probably can't see. I probably can't see. These cards are taking ages. Oh. See, you've all seen them now. Wait. It's funny how I can have a deck of cards and some just don't want to pop out. Pick a card. Yeah, it was a big one. Oh, it was trying to show itself. Yeah. Oh, did you see that just turned right in the middle of the deck? And it is. Oh my, oh, that's so cute. I'll leave it at that. Oh my God, that's so cute. It says, love is your spiritual fact, that where they keep that love in your heart. Love. Yeah, it's about love. They come to you when you're full of love. This is so cute. And it's 16, so 1 and 6 is 7. And it says, love is all around you. Love is all around you. And it says, love is all around you. This has got animals on it, the water below, the cosmos above the top. There's kingdoms in there. There's birds. There's... Oh my God. The film I was just talking about, Rewrite the Stars, in The Greatest Showman. I don't know if you can see this on camera. Right in the middle of the stars in the middle, there's 2 acrobats in the middle, trapeze artists. That's what was in the film. I'm not joking. Can you see them? Oh, can't focus. There, trapeze. Seeing the stars there? Oh my God. Sorry, my nails are atrocious, but it says there is love everywhere. All the time, we're tuning into it. Simply acknowledge this as truth. I have done. Oh my God. And that's number 7 as well. It was 16, but it's 7. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to leave that out. I'm going to leave that out. Sometimes I leave my cat. I'm going to put that right there. So I'm going to go now. I hope you enjoyed the chat because I can't remember what I was waffling on about. I was just loving the fact that they're in. And I'll just might leave it just a little minute to see if they come and say bye. So it's bye from me and bye from them. Lovely little beings of light. So I'll just see if any of them want to just come in and say bye if they want to. You know, to all you lot in chat, I just finished this little bit of a drink off. And we'll see. I'm getting all... oh, did you see it? Thank you. Might have one on this side, I don't know. But yeah, it's been a good night. I'm glad they've joined us because yay. So what I'm probably going to do now is go and speak to my mum. I'm going to go and chill in bed while I'm sketching, listening to a few other things I'll try and catch up with and buy some fence and a few things, you know, and make sure I've got my book next to me in case I have any dreams. But yay. Yeah, definitely spirit world tonight. that's why I was going to come on. I wasn't going to come on tonight, but I just felt quite high in energy and thought that, you know, if I do come on, I think they're going to join. Yeah, I did do. That's why I said thank you for coming in, because you know, everyone is, you know, enjoying it, and I think everyone is beginning to see that there is something going on, because they're here saying hi. They want to be seen, you know, because we've been hidden from it a very, very long time. We've had blinkers on. I don't mean everyone has, but like I said, we're too distracted. I'll just say again, like I said, going out in the street today, everybody's like this. There was 3 people today that nearly bumped into me. Not me bumping into them, me after going like this, because there was another one. Because they're not looking where they're going. So they're like nearly walking into people because they're just not looking at what they're doing. It's all about awareness. The more aware you come, the more awareness comes in. But a lot of people just want their head stuck in a phone, and they're not aware of anything that's going on around them. That's why I think they wanted things to distract us, so we're not seeing what's coming in, especially at this time right now. And that's on all sides. That's the spiritual realm and the physical realm of what's going on in the eye of the storm at the minute, with all that stuff that's going on politically, this, that, and the other. It's all the same thing, just in a different form. You know, they're trying to blink us on the physical side of thing, what's going on with, you know, Trump, Brexit, all the things all over the world, Hong Kong and everything. They're trying to blink us on that, obviously, with the help of mainstream media. And in the spiritual realm, they want you looking at all that stuff as well, because you're not aware of what's going on right now around us. So to me, it's the same thing. It's just about being aware. You can be spiritual and into it all and still look at the physical. It's about being aware on both sides, as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? So you're aware of what's going on. So anyone who's new that may have come in or joined or whatever, hello, bye-bye. Thanks for coming in. All you that are here anyway, there's a tap in there. Thank you for coming in, and we may all see you soon. And I'm thanking them for coming in as well. And I know you all are. Have a great night, Dolly, our old friends and guided, and everyone in the chat. Thanks to you and our Masters of Light Orbs. I thought you were going to say Masters of the Universe, but then, yeah, He-Man knew. We had Skeletor in before, but we got rid of him, didn't we? I mean, what did He-Man hold up? A sword. The sword of truth cut through's bullshit. That's all I'm saying. So, getting tickles again. See you. Oh, no, I'll see you on Friday, because I'm going to do a drawing chat. I promise you I'll do a drawing chat. There's no point me saying Sunday, because Sunday I should be chilling, you know, and I do get in that chilling mode, and then I think, oh, you know, I've got to chill too. So, yeah, I'll be showing you my little Zentangle books I've got as well. So, see you all on Friday, and have a good rest of your evening, or if you're from over the pond or wherever you're from, whatever time it is, enjoy your day, evening, whatever it is. And I shall see you soon. And if you've just come in, go back to the beginning and you'll see all the orbs having a party, and it was great stuff. So see you soon. Bye. Thank you. Bye. I'm always looking for the button and it's down there. So see you later. Oh. Bye.